smoke can cook some pretty great meats.
We do brisket, St. Louis ribs, pulled pork, Texas hot link sausage, and smoked chicken.
The smoking is done in a custom-made cooker.
Right here with the wood, what type of wood are you using?
White oak.
White oak. White oak specifically?
Specifically, yep.
Okay, why do you choose that one?
I also have madrone, which works great.
Sure.
And it's not in Texas, so that's the madrone and that's the oak. They come from Prospect.
So what's the difference between madrone and white oak?
For smoking, like I don't really notice a difference in the flavor. The madrone is more available in Oregon.
It's a longer burning wood.
Yeah, longer burning. The smoke is clean. It's the gold standard is white oak for barbecues. So.
All right, so all the way from Texas and into the fire it goes.
They control the heat in the cooker by opening and closing the door. The air moves from one end of the chamber to the other.
So one of the keys to barbecue is to not have big spikes in temperature. So we can cook at like 250 or even up to 275.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire these Texas Twinkies so we can eat some of those later.
Wow.
And
Do you ever get tired of that smell?
only when I'm at home.
Okay.
And I still smell it.
Sure. Yeah,
So we spritz it with apple cider vinegar. These are all ready to wrap.
Then, fat is added as a finishing touch.
This is our tallow. We render it. After we trim the brisket, we render the extra fat. Just give it a little extra hit before we wrap it. So we're gonna wanna wrap it really tight to finish it up once we get a really nice bark.
The brisket is cooked for hours to perfection.
We're essentially in the smoker reducing the moisture out of it and rendering the connective tissue and fat. The juices go away and caramelize on top, and then the fat seeps into it, and that's how you get a really tender, juicy brisket.
The meat is used as a standalone dish or put on a sandwich made the classic way.
Well, I'm gonna have a bite of this right now since it's staring me in the face. You just told me the trick is to pour the sauce inside.
That's right.
All right, give that a go.
Okay, you got a nice little pouch there.
Uh-huh.
The sauce is thin enough to go through the meat and get everywhere, but thick enough to coat it.
Okay, and what's the sauce again?
We call it Bigfoot OG Barbecue. It's the Kansas City style.
And the pickles too are a nice contrast. So what makes this Kansas City style? Is just somebody...
It's just the traditional barbecue houses in Kansas City. Just started selling brisket on bun.
Wow.
With the pickles, and very simple and delicious.
That's a great balance
Green
too, to
onions.
have the potato salad to kind of wash down a nice barbecue sandwich.
Yeah, we like the potato salad pairs with the brisket really nicely, and then for the pulled pork, coleslaw is the best side choice.
Okay, so we got a couple different sides we're after. Right on.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be talking about
Texas Twinkie.
Texas Twinkie, yeah, which I mean, most of the hard work is done here at this point.
That's right.
Wow.
We're gonna douse it in sauce.
So is Texas Twinkie a thing, or is this something that you made up?
No, it's a thing. This is an adaptation. The original Texas Twinkie is a stuffed with burnt ends. People loved it. We're just gonna keep doing it until we get carpal tunnel.
From rolling them off. Man, that's got a lot of flavor.
No matter the meat you try, you'll know it's been cooked with care, using a practice that's been done for hundreds of years.
What's it about barbecue that draws you to it personally?
Barbecue is so many things. It's an event, it can be a cuisine, it's the ability to be able to serve something that we put a lot of effort in.
Right, I mean,
it's a good way to do homemade food that you've prepared with your hands and taken a lot of care into.
You can find Bigfoot Barbecue at events in Central Oregon or at the Shark in Sun River during the summer. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.